Good morning. My name is Lorrie. Welcome to my channel. We are quilters. Today we are updating our color sheet for a study in Scarlet. Last month in October, we made two blocks. We made this block and this block. So now we have all of this outside edge done. We will talk about the block for next month here shortly. Let me get my color sheet. And we will update the colors in these two spaces. So I only need some greens and some browns, some yellows. Let's start with the background. I think I will start with the King of the Mountain block. It has a lot of yellow background. And some of you have sent some very nice pictures of your blocks that we have looked at for King of the Mountain. And I love how some of you fussy cut that center. They look very nice. And we have some lighter green here to make hourglasses. And we have darker green to make an outside circle. I think this block would look good in many different colorways. Now I need to come back in with a little bit of yellow background. And there, that one is all colored in. And next is the woodland path. This one requires a little bit of brown also. I did the outside tips and the center the same color. And then I used different shades of green for the other flying geese. And this had smaller flying geese, so it was a little bit of a challenge. Just a little bit different size than what we had been making. And it sort of has a separated pinwheel with the woodland paths in the middle of the pinwheel. And I know that my colors don't exactly match the cloth version I made. But this is to give us a general idea. And as I'm finishing up these blocks on the color sheet for the month of October, let me remind you that the Chapter 5 has dropped for the month of November. And next week, I'll give you a quick preview. Next week we will be doing all of these blocks up along the top. And those blocks are called trails. And they're a fairly simple block that finishes at 6 inches. So we will be making 6.5-inch blocks. They are basically 16 patches with some geese and a 4 patch in the center and then patches on the corner. So next week we will be cutting and making this. We will be making 14 of these for in the quilt. We are going to take a week next week to just talk about the pieces, print out the pattern, and cut the pieces. And for the rest of November, we will be assembling these blocks. So I hope you have your color sheet all caught up. I hope you've had a chance to listen. And I hope you have your fabrics ready to go for these lovely blocks. Let me put my book back up here and show you that on the original colored version, there is teals, purples, whites, reds. See you on Friday for Blabfest Friday.